What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I think we need to seriously have a conversation on how we burn the entire supply for Shiba Inu, because there are some people that have contacted me and said, look, I don't know if we could truly do it. I don't know if this is even possible, and should we just give up on the burn side of things and only focus on what's happening within the potential use case, or what's happening in just the market cap growth based on us, the investors that are holding it, that are believing in it, that are continuing to buy it, the FOMO that comes in, all of that stuff, right? And just focus on institutional volume that's coming into it, right? And honestly, we can focus on both. We don't have to just focus on one side of it, because it's not something where we are creators or we are the dev team and we have to build upon this chain and do all these different things. No, we're the investors. The Shiba Inu is built and supported by the investors. And I think, we really don't have to focus on one side. So what we should do is get back to our roots, get back to where we were, and create things, create businesses, create ways that we can have consistent burning and the entire community can get on board. And I'll explain what I'm talking about in this video. Hopefully you guys stick around for everything I have to say here. Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. I do read all the comments, but just be aware of any scammers that are in the comment section, because they're always looking to try and get something out of you. They impersonate me, they impersonate other people as well, and they just want to steal your money. I'm not going to ask you for anything. I'm not going to ask you to sign up for Telegram. The only thing I'll tell you to do is check out some of my other YouTube channels. That's what I'll tell you to do. And if that starts to become one of their tactics, then I will stop doing that as well. So anyways, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, like I said, make sure you check out the link that's in the cards for my new credit card YouTube channel for all the OG subscribers and people that love credit card videos. Feel free to check those videos out. I should have one at 5 o'clock today, or when this video's out, there should be a new video that's posted over there. So feel free to go and check that out. But I think we have a bigger conversation on our hands, because Shiba Inu is a position where there's 1.3 million holders. A lot of people that believe in this project, a lot of people that want to see the success of this project, not just because they want to see the overall project be a higher market cap, because they want to see that translate to their balance. That's what all investors really want, is to turn $1,000 into $2,000, turn $10,000 into $20,000. You want to find a way to turn the money that you have invested into something bigger and have that opportunity to do so. So honestly, when it comes to Shiba Inu, we know that there is multiple ways to increase your overall balance, right? And the main thing that comes from it is by price, but there's ways to see that price grow, right? You can see adoption, you can see the market cap grow, the use case and all of that stuff, right? More popularity that grows. You can also see that burning is a large factor. And I think burns have been kind of the main topic of conversation since we really started. Since Vitalik did his first burn of 410 trillion 259 billion or something like that, and we were able to burn off 17 or 417 billion coins altogether, which amounts to 0.07%. So it's a very, very low percentage, right? And I think we need to find a way to burn a lot more than 0.07%. So anyways, let's look at the burn numbers really quick, and you could see this, and then we'll talk about ways that I believe we can burn 589 trillion. So as you see here, the total supply that we do have is 589 trillion 340 billion coins. The max supply was about 1 trillion coins, and you see the total that was burned, 410 trillion 659 billion. And out of that, again, 417-ish billion were burned by the community, by you, me, other people, and nothing was burned by this ecosystem dev team. I like to talk about this and separate the two, because I want to make sure that people understand that this ecosystem dev team, no matter how much they want to pitch to you, no matter how much they want to preach to you, no matter how much they say, we love Shiba Inu and Shiba Inu is king. They are lying to you just to be able to take more money out of your pocket because they only care about what they are building and trying to just pull and drain the community dry of all of the funds, all of the money that they do have. So the bone that they're creating, leash, treat, everything is finding ways to pay that team back. And I know treat was supposed to be for like the breeds and paying the breeds, but breeds are no longer like a thing. So if that's the case, now treat is really just to pay Satoshi and just to pay whoever else is on that team. And it seems like that is just the trend. Wellies, John Richmond, Shiboshis, the metaverse, Shibarium, all those things are literally just to pad their own pockets. So now, what do we need to focus on and what do we need to do to burn 589 trillion? It's simple. We need to focus on ourselves. We need to understand what we are doing as the community to burn such amount. If you notice, like I said, the entire community has burned, and that's the community, not the ecosystem. The entire community has burned that 417 billion coins. Even though it's not a lot, it's still something. And that comes to, YouTube channels that are creating these things, different businesses, whether it's a coffee company or gaming or potential metaverse or whatever, right? Businesses that are applying that burn or some sort of burn into what they have and the revenue that they've already captured. The reason why my burn channel did work was because the community was pushing it and believing in it and supporting it in a way. And we were burning quite a bit. And I want to continue to do that. I would love to continue to do that. But the issue is that it was all about trying to do it without having to do too much work. You know how people mine Ethereum or they mine Bitcoin or they mine whatever, right? Dogecoin. If you are seeing that being able to be mined, they use a computer to be able to do that or have different systems to mine it, whether they mine it through phones or whatever, right? I forget what that one position is that you mine through the phone. For some reason, it's drawing a blank. But as they have those abilities to do that, to mine that much, how about we look at a different factor and we have rigs that are set up to burn Shiba Inu? And that's what I wanted to eventually do. I wanted to create a playlist that had 100 videos on it and just have people that just set it up on the side and just hit play and let it run the whole entire day, right? It's something where it's playing in the background. You don't have to worry about, it may kind of hurt the device in a way, but you're playing it on something that you may not necessarily fully care about. So you're just playing this video over and over and over again, and letting the ads play, letting the ads run through, collecting whatever money you do have there. And it would be 100 views on that. This would be a way of mining burns, I guess. 100 views per person with 1.3 million people. Let's just round it down to 1 million people. 100 views at 1 million people. That's 100 million views that happen per day. We can see consistent burning that's going on there if we had that per day. That's one way to do it. Another way is to restart and revamp a lot of these businesses that were looking to burn Shiba Inu and be a big part of Shiba Inu. We are the community. The community is looking to build a ton on trying to decrease this supply. And it's going to be a difficult road, right? Because a lot of people have kind of given up a little bit on the burn side of things and said, no, burns won't be a thing. Because we gave all of our time and effort to this ecosystem dev team and they just kind of slapped us in the face and said, no, burns are not the end all be all. It's about adoption. When the only reason we adopted anything that you offered was because of the fact that you pitched that it would support SHIB, that it would burn SHIB. And the fact that you're now turning your back on that makes us not want to transact with it, not want to believe in it. And I'm sure you'll see a decline in transactions by a hell of a lot. So anyways, the way that we get to burn 589 trillion is by us implementing new things, bigger and better things, new businesses, revamping some of these businesses or relaunching some of these businesses to burn a portion of revenue because this ecosystem dev team is not going to do it. Otherwise, we won't have that opportunity to burn, but it still shows the growth potential in Shiba Inu up to 10, 20x, and we would love to see 100 or 1000x, but only time will tell. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you have an idea of how we can burn 589 trillion or do a significant burn? I've seen some people that have mentioned some things to me, and I'm open to suggestions, and I will try and pitch, anything as long as we can be legit and not just try and take advantage of the community like this ecosystem dev team, because I'm freaking tired of it. But guys, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.